I'm starting to see some length, and you can see these are coming in flat. So a lot of them are combined because they're so fine. I can see there's quite a bit of them that are probably about this much that's going to break off. So. Greetings, this is Body-Culinary with a lock update. So here's what's going on with my semi-freeform locks. So my hair is very, very fine, kinky, coarse. Some people would say 4C, maybe some areas where it's a little bit softer. But in any event, these are my kinky, very fine, delicate coils. And it's the kind of hair, it's not very dense. So I like, even when my hair was a loose natural, styles that really make my hair look fuller. So these are the result of pipe cleaner curls. Now my hair doesn't hold long. I've tried numerous stints of adding oil to my hair, which does not feel good. It's very clogging to my skin, and it makes my hair feel very heavy. So you know, I rinsed it out again. I tried a little some oil for a couple of days. I've tried it numerous times, and it just doesn't. It looks great, but it makes my hair heavy, and I'm in the garden a lot, so I'm sure it's drawing a lot of dust and dirt. But in any event, I always feel like my hair grows very slow, but it just grows at whatever the rate it grows. So now with my very thin, fine locks, and the camera I think makes them look larger. But I can see more length where they're combined and they're growing together. So the hair is so fine that it's definitely growing in flat. So you can see where I curled it. The locks are actually this thin and flat. So I have resolved, I'm just going to have a bunch of flat locks. What I do really enjoy is the fact that they are super duper light, particularly when there's no oil in it. So the sun does bleach them. The camera can make them look, I think, kind of white sometimes. Some people would say that it's dry or coarse, but I think that's just what the hair is. It doesn't necessarily need to, doesn't need a whole lot of stuff. And so it's soft. And if I'm not always putting oil in to have to strip it back out, then the hair gets some kind of a balance where it's not so much dry, it's just more naturally soft. So I'm starting to see some length, and you can see these are coming in flat. So a lot of them are combined because they're so fine. I can see there's quite a bit of them that are probably about this much that's going to break off. So because I used to wear lots of beads and shells in my hair, and again, my hair is so delicate and really can't take it. It doesn't like a whole lot of handling. It doesn't like to be messed with. Also, I have the type of hair that as soon as it dries, it can look very straw-like. So I've had to find the balance and resolve it. I just don't care for the oily feeling. So it makes more sense for me to, or what feels better intuitively, is to use teas. You know, rosemary, oregano. I have a big oregano bush, and some other herbs that I'm growing. So I'm working more with teas right now. There was a time where I had buildup, not from products, but actually from water in the creek from me being more near the bush in Central America, and a sediment started to build up in my hair. And I do notice I have a kind of brown with hints of sandy brown. So when there's residue in my hair, even if it's clean, it will look like it has a grayish tint. So I'm sure that's due to the minerals in the water. So that's really something. Ever so often, rarely I'll do a cider vinegar rinse, but for me it's very important not to put things in my hair because everything gets lodged into my hair. So everyone has to find what works for them, but I enjoy the light feeling, and as someone that used to have a lot of acne, things have a tendency to get trapped in my hair and get trapped in my skin, and then I feel like I can't breathe, if that makes sense. So I never really get to see what my hair looks like in the rear. So here's what it's looking like. So this area is not very dense at all. So I have a tendency when exercising to pull them into two puffs, but from doing that over and over, intuitively it feels like it's too much tension. And you know, if you get those little bumps from pulling the hair, that's not a good sign, right? So this feels light, it feels free. I like it because it feels very feminine, which I enjoy. And yeah, these are my curls from pipe cleaners, just the full long pipe cleaners. Just bent it at either end and just wrapped it around. And I do not wrap them all the way up here. I start where the hair is still loose. So I did put a pin because I'm not using any gels, anything like that, and it gets very cottony. So I won't put the pipe cleaner here. I'll start down here where it's thoroughly locked, so that the pipe cleaner doesn't get caught in the hair and rip the hair. So my one little accessory is a bobby pin, being I'm not using any gels or anything to slick it down. Yeah, I will put a little pin there just so it's not in my face. So that's an update on my fine locks. Fine in terms of my hair strands, very delicate. They pop very easily. I'm not adding oil and stuff to it because I just don't like the feeling of it, and I just don't like being a slave to products on my hair and skin. I used to love mascara and stuff like that, but I just don't want to be a slave to products. You know, I have other things to do. Yeah, so be encouraged, those folks with very fine hair that feel like you don't see anything. As a loose natural, I wore styles to that accentuate fullness, and I definitely find that curls, even though I can see them falling, but it definitely gives more fullness to the hair. So I encourage you to appreciate and celebrate your natural crown. Do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell so you can be notified whenever I do updates. So I will be adding some more garden updates for things that are going on in the garden. My pineapples are progressing. I've created some new planters with some old pallets. I've been collecting pallets and tires and other stuff. So do join me in the garden. And also in the food prep area for some Living Foods jam sessions. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Create a great day.